Augusta National is one of the few places in life that is better than you imagine. When you get here, everything is just up another notch. It's like one of the wonders of the world.
It's one of those places that no matter what you think you know about it or what you expect, it still overwhelms you.
I mean, look at it. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm enjoying this right now. I'm sorry. I appreciate the questions, but it's beautiful right now. Look at that. It's glowing.
To appropriately describe the beauty of Augusta National Golf Club is a tall task, even for those who make a living doing it.
Very hard to describe.
You get here and it's like, holy cow, this is just incredible.
Words are not enough to describe what you see out there.
Then you just look around, you're like, oh my gosh, this is the most magnificent place you'll ever walk.
Sometimes people might think it's hyperbole, all the flowery comments about Augusta, but it's real. I mean, it is felt by everyone here. It's paradise.
At Masters time, when the dogwood is out, the course is at its loveliest.
A paradise indeed, where legendary moments are made every spring, and where the surroundings offer a palette of colors and textures befitting the annual rite of spring that is the Masters. History has never looked so good.
The colors are like Kodachrome from the 60s. There's a vibrancy and there's a nuance to different types of greens that is real life what you see here. Being on the Augusta National Golf Course, it is an arboretum and it awakens your senses.
There are a lot of colors, but it's also a fairly simple palette. It's green, white, floral, with a mix of some pink and some dark pink and some flowering peach and some yellow jasmine. It's never overkill, it's never too much.
As a photographer walking out on the course, the palette, the colors, the contrast, you get back and you look at it on the computer and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back out.
Springtime, an arboretum awakens, a renewal.
Augusta National Golf Club, as it's known today, is the creation of legendary co-founders Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts. But the beauty of the course and the various flora that surround it are a window into the land's earlier days as fruitland nurseries.
Talking about Augustans who were members of the club back in 34.
Well, one of the most distinguished was Louis Berkman's, who was grandson of the original baron that bought this property.
Owned and operated by the Berkmans family, the nursery became known as a fine purveyor of plants and fruits. Its general catalog for fall 1905 and spring 1906 stated that its nearly 400 acres included roses, fruit trees, grapevines, evergreen and deciduous trees, small fruits, and an orchard. Its offering was, quote, equal to that of any similar establishment in the United States. Prosper, known as P.J. Berkman's, lovingly focused on his land, and the Augusta Chronicle wrote in 1887 that he was, quote, the acknowledged authority on horticulture and agriculture in the South, and his advice is sought from every section. The family's decades of stewardship on this land played a monumental role in Augusta National becoming the haven it is today.
Louis Berkman's helped us with the plan, brought him and his brother back to Augusta to help us rehabilitate this property.
As the course's design started to take shape, a group of highly talented individuals formed and became known as the Beautification Committee. It was this committee who recommended concentrating in the vicinity of each hole a massed profusion of a distinctive variety of trees or plants that bloom. The chairman of that committee, Quaker Oats founder and keen gardener Henry Parsons Crowell, worked closely with Louis Berkman's to plant more than 4,000 plants and trees in the spring of 1932. Azaleas, dogwoods, honeysuckle, and magnolias, each planted with a purpose, an early showcase of the club's commitment to excellence and continuous improvement. 2 decrees from Roberts and Jones that still sit at the heart of the club and the tournament.
Our policy is to take whatever profits we acquire and put them back into tournament improvement. And so long as I have anything to do with the tournament, that's going to be the policy.
Most of the plants native to Georgia are here. That the first wisteria plant in America was growing on the tree.
And since the tournament's early days, more than 80,000 plants of over 350 varieties have been added on Augusta National's property, many of which showcase their blooms during the first full week in April.
How do you describe this place? If there is heaven on earth, it's here, it's here, it's here.
There's no place better. Just multiple layers of color and textures with golf happening in the middle of it.
Each of the 18 holes is named after the flower or shrub that predominates along its borders.
18 odes to incredible flowering trees, ornamentals, and shrubs. From the opening hole, known as tea olive, to holly on the last, the hole names are a hallmark of the Fruitland nursery heritage, which can still be seen and often smelled around every corner. Magnolia trees, the namesake of the course's 5th hole, can be spotted throughout Augusta National and possess as much character and distinctive qualities as the golfers who pass beneath them.
When I was eligible for the Masters, I played with my dad for the first time, and we drove down together, and it was just spectacular. It's really a moment in your career that you can reflect on, like, I've made it.
Lining both sides of the course's famed Magnolia Lane entrance, the trees, many of which started as seeds planted by the Berkman's family in the late 1850s, help create what many call an Oz effect, where much like Dorothy, those traveling beneath the canopies soon find themselves in another world, where beauty reigns supreme. A shining example of this is Amen Corner, starting with number 11, White Dogwood, named for one of the most popular flowering trees in the eastern United States.
The minute you go down into Amen Corner for the first time, you've been there before, but you just can't wait to get back there.
On the 12th hole, the Golden Bell is in flower.
Number 12, Golden Bell, perhaps Augusta National's most revered hole, is named for the brilliant yellow flowering shrub that surrounds part of the famous green.
And one of the things I always love to tell people is the most incredible thing about Amen Corner, and this 12th hole in particular, it's beautiful at every hour of the day. It's beautiful at sunrise, it's beautiful in the middle of the day, and it's incredible in the afternoon again. Something about the light here that is just different.
And of course, hole number 13, Azalea. The flowering plant most often associated with the Masters tournament was imported by the Berkman's family and from here became a staple in many a Southerner's garden. It has often been said that without the influence of the Berkmans, the azalea would have made little impression on the gardens of America. The hole features over 15 varieties and 4 different species, including fragrant and brilliantly colored native azaleas. Over 1,500 azaleas flank the famed Par 5 along its south side.
The 13th hole could be the prettiest hole anywhere in the world. Just watching the views from behind the 13th tee and those walls of flowers, those azaleas, who would have dreamed that up?
The azaleas are so synonymous with Augusta National and the Masters, even Masters champions feel intimately connected to them.
We started looking at different names that related to Augusta. We looked at Georgia, we looked at Magnolia, Holly. We really liked Azalea for different reasons. First of all, because we thought it was a very pretty name. You write it the same way in English and in Spanish, which is great. It's just one of those nice stories that we'll be able to tell her when she grows up a little bit.
And while the flowers and ornamentals may be the colorful stars of Augusta National's Botanical show, the trees that tower over the property are just as elegant and well known. From the famed live oaks, one that sits behind the clubhouse where every spring the golfing world gathers, or the sprawling Sentry, just to the right of the 18th green, its 100-foot wingspan standing guard over the 18th leaderboard.
I just think it's the most glorious tree in the world. It is so symmetrically beautiful.
And of course, there are those ubiquitous Georgia pines that can be found everywhere on the course, framing the holes, offering the perfect place for the patrons' roars to echo through. The most famous of those pines was the Eisenhower tree that once stood 210 yards down the fairway on the left side of the 17th hole. The loblolly pine was named in honor of the 34th president, as he had a propensity for placing his drive directly into its limbs. The iconic tree was lost during an ice storm in 2014, but sections of the famed tree are preserved at Augusta National Golf Club and the Eisenhower Presidential Library in Abilene, Kansas.
We have been challenged to create an appropriate, lasting memory of this tree because we wanted to make a special gift to the Eisenhower Presidential Library and to create a permanent legacy here at Augusta National.
Lady Bird Johnson, the former First Lady of the United States, once said of spring, "Where flowers bloom, so does hope." That hope has become an integral part of the Masters tournament each April, at a cherished place where the roars of triumph and the serenity of beauty are combined, like nowhere else in the world.
I feel like Serenity is a good place to start. The colors pop a little bit more. Everything just kind of sharpens in a way that brings kind of a calm.
It kind of just feels like you're in a whole new world. I describe it to people as feeling like you're stepping on another planet.
This is not a phrase I use awfully because I like to think I'm worldly wise and well-traveled, but it is awe-inspiring.
The people that get to come for the very first time and you just watch them look around, it's spiritual.
I don't think there's a more beautiful golf course on earth. It's like you're playing golf in the prettiest park in the world.